Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating comparison between two of the most intriguing biological phenomena, cancer and parasites. We often think about these two things as being completely different. One is a disease, the other is a foreign organism, right? But as we dig deeper, we're going to uncover some surprising similarities in the way they operate. Get ready for a head-to-head, a biological brawl for the ages as we explore the world of cancer versus parasites. Let's get started. First, let's break down the basics. What exactly are we dealing with here? When we talk about cancer, we're talking about our own cells, but with a bit of a rebellious streak. These cells have gone rogue, ignoring the normal rules of growth and division. Instead of dividing in a controlled way, they multiply uncontrollably, forming tumors and wreaking havoc on the body. Parasites, on the other hand, are entirely different entities. These are organisms that, unlike our cooperative cells, are only interested in one thing, themselves. They're the ultimate uninvited guests, setting up shop in our bodies and siphoning off our resources to survive and reproduce. So right off the bat, we see a fundamental difference. Cancer arises from within, a mutiny within our own cellular ranks, while parasites are invaders from the outside, looking to exploit us for their own gain. Now, let's talk about invasion tactics. In the microscopic world, the strategies of cancer cells and parasites can be likened to military maneuvers, each with its own unique approach to breaching defenses and establishing control. Both cancer cells and parasites are masters of infiltration, but they go about it in different ways. While cancer cells act like saboteurs, parasites are more akin to cunning infiltrators, each with a distinct modus operandi. Cancer cells are like expert saboteurs. They start by disrupting the normal architecture of tissues, breaking down the barriers that keep cells in check. This initial disruption is crucial as it allows them to create a foothold within the body. Think of it like dissolving the walls of a well-organized city, allowing the cancerous cells to spread chaos. The once orderly environment becomes a battleground, with the cancer cells taking advantage of the weakened infrastructure. Once they've weakened the defenses, cancer cells can break free from the original tumor and travel through the bloodstream or lymphatic system to other parts of the body. This ability to move and colonize new areas is what makes them particularly dangerous. This process, called metastasis, is what makes cancer so dangerous. It's like a rebellion spreading to different cities, making it much harder to control. Each new site of metastasis becomes another front in the battle against the disease. Parasites, on the other hand, are more like cunning infiltrators. They've evolved a bag of tricks to slip past our body's defenses and gain entry. Their methods are diverse and often highly specialized to exploit specific weaknesses. Some parasites, like certain worms, can burrow through our skin, while others might hitch a ride on contaminated food or water. These entry points are just the beginning of their complex journey within the host. Once inside, parasites use a variety of strategies to evade our immune system and establish themselves. They might hide within cells, mimic host molecules, or even manipulate the host's immune response to avoid detection. Some disguise themselves to avoid detection, while others release substances that suppress our immune response. These tactics allow them to survive and reproduce within the host, often causing significant harm in the process. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, with parasites evolving ever more sophisticated ways to outmaneuver our defenses. This ongoing battle highlights the incredible adaptability and resilience of these microscopic invaders. So how do these invasions play out in the human body? What kind of havoc do they wreak on our systems? The symptoms of cancer and parasitic infections can vary widely depending on the type and location. However, there are some common themes. Cancer often announces itself with unexplained weight loss, persistent fatigue, and pain. As the disease progresses, it can interfere with organ function, leading to a range of serious complications. Parasitic infections, on the other hand, often manifest with digestive issues like diarrhea, abdominal pain, and bloating. Some parasites can also cause skin rashes, itching, and even neurological problems. In both cases, the severity of the effects depends on a number of factors, including the type of cancer or parasite, the overall health of the individual, and how early the condition is detected. Early detection is key to improving outcomes for both cancer and parasitic infections. When it comes to treatment, both cancer and parasitic infections present unique challenges. These challenges require a deep understanding of the diseases and a tailored approach to each patient. Cancer treatment often involves a multi-pronged approach, including surgery to remove tumors, which is usually the first step in many cases. Chemotherapy is another critical component designed to kill rapidly dividing cells, including cancer cells. This treatment can be administered in various forms such as pills, injections, or intravenous infusions. Radiation therapy targets cancer cells with high-energy rays, aiming to destroy the DNA of the cancer cells, thereby preventing them from growing and dividing. The specific combination of treatments depends on the type and stage of cancer, as well as the patient's overall health and preferences. Personalized treatment plans are essential for the best outcomes, as well as the patient's overall health and preferences. Doctors and patients work together to decide the best course of action. It's a complex and constantly evolving field with new treatments and technologies emerging all the time. Research and clinical trials play a crucial role in advancing cancer treatment. With new treatments and technologies emerging all the time, the future of cancer treatment looks promising. Innovations such as immunotherapy and targeted therapy are paving the way for more effective treatments. Treating parasitic infections, on the other hand, typically involves medications that target the specific type of parasite. These medications are designed to disrupt the parasite's life cycle. Antiparasitic drugs work by interfering with the parasite's life cycle, preventing it from reproducing or directly killing it. The choice of medication depends on the type of parasite and the severity of the infection, preventing it from reproducing or directly killing it. In some cases, multiple medications may be needed to fully eradicate the infection. In some cases, supportive care, such as rehydration therapy for severe diarrhea, may also be necessary. This helps to manage symptoms and improve the patient's overall condition. Preventing parasitic infections in the first place is crucial, and this involves practicing good hygiene. Education and awareness campaigns are vital in teaching communities how to protect themselves, and this involves practicing good hygiene, such as washing hands thoroughly and cooking food properly. Simple measures can go a long way in preventing infections, such as washing hands thoroughly and cooking food properly. Ensuring safe drinking water and proper sanitation are also key factors in preventing parasitic infections. Despite their fundamental differences, cancer and parasites share some surprising similarities, particularly in the way they interact with our immune system. Both are adept at manipulating our body's defenses to their advantage, making them formidable adversaries. Our immune system is our first line of defense against all sorts of threats, including cancer cells and parasites. It acts like a vigilant guardian, always on the lookout for anything that might cause harm. This complex network of cells and proteins works tirelessly to keep us safe. It's a complex network of cells and proteins that work together to identify and eliminate anything that doesn't belong. From the moment a potential threat is detected, the immune system springs into action, deploying various types of cells to neutralize the invader. However, both cancer cells and parasites have evolved sophisticated ways to evade our immune system's watchful eye. They employ a range of tactics to avoid detection and destruction, making them particularly difficult to combat. They're like masters of disguise, constantly changing their appearance or releasing substances that suppress our immune response. This ability to blend in or hide in plain sight allows them to thrive and spread within the body. For example, some cancer cells can produce molecules that make them look like normal cells, effectively hiding from immune cells that would otherwise destroy them. This molecular mimicry is a key strategy in their survival. Similarly, some parasites can coat themselves with host proteins, making them appear harmless to the immune system. By cloaking themselves in this way, they can evade detection and continue to cause harm. This ability to evade the immune system is one of the reasons why both cancer and parasitic infections can be so challenging to treat. Their cunning strategies make it difficult for the immune system to mount an effective response. Researchers are constantly working to develop new strategies to boost the immune system's ability to recognize and eliminate these threats. By understanding the mechanisms these invaders use to hide, scientists hope to create more effective treatments and improve patient outcomes. The ongoing research is crucial, as it holds the promise of new therapies that could one day turn the tide in the fight against cancer and parasitic diseases. With each discovery, we move closer to a future where these threats can be more effectively managed and ultimately defeated. So there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating world of cancer versus parasites. While they may seem like vastly different entities, they share some surprising similarities in the way they invade our bodies, evade our immune systems, and impact our health. Understanding these similarities and differences is crucial for developing effective treatments and prevention strategies for both cancer and parasitic infections. As we continue to unravel the complexities of these biological phenomena, we move closer to a future where we can better protect ourselves from these microscopic foes. Thanks for watching. If you found this comparison interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content. See you next time.